Chris Megan, publisher with On the Water magazine. In today's episode, a bunch of guys we call Fishing the East join up with a crew from On the Water magazine in search of big bass off of Cuttyhunk Island. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Fishing the East was formed over 25 years ago by three teenage kids whose passion for fishing has grown over the years. With the addition of college and work buddies, this group of about a dozen guys who choose to escape the everyday grind look forward to fishing. Cuttyhunk Island takes you back to a more relaxed time and place. In the short walk to the club, the pressures of work and life seem to fade away. The Cuttyhunk Fishing Club is considered by many the holy grail of striped bass fishing. The history and tradition is rich. It was a place where presidents and industrial tycoons would go to do exactly what the crew of Fishing the East was there to do: unwind. After unpacking, it was time for a few fish stories on the front porch, while the rest of the crew arrived and settled in. It wasn't long before everyone had enough talk. It was time to head out for a new adventure, to create some more stories and to have a few laughs. Welcome to On the Water magazine's Fishing New England. I'm Chris Megan, publisher with On the Water magazine. Today we're out with two friends that we fished with last year, Ryan Fitzpatrick and Mark Anthony. Fitz from here on out, Guido from here on out. How'd you guys get started with Fishing the East?
I tell you, Chris, it started probably close to 20 years ago. Mark and I coming down every year, coming down for about 5 years, fishing here, fishing all over the Cape. Didn't catch a lick for about 5 years. Just spent We struggled. We came up with some kind of things to keep us busy, though, and we talked about what it's like to fish, and we spent our lives Saturday mornings watching fishing shows, and I don't know, I think this guy kind of came up with some of the...
I came up with the, I guess out of pure boredom of not catching anything. And
now, two questions I got to ask you.
Yeah.
Any truth to the rumor that you actually started fishing with the guy because he had a boat?
That might be a little bit true. There might be some truth to that, yes.
So you guys actually started fishing together when you were really kids?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, pretty much from about 7th, 8th grade on. We went to school together
until the time from when we could drive.
Yeah.
And how did Fishing the East evolve? Fishing the East is a club that we, On the Water, was fortunate enough last year to fish down at the Cuttyhunk Bass Club with these guys. Fishing the East is a club with how many strong now?
I'd say maybe 12.
Yeah, 12
guys.
Strong. 12.
6 strong, 6 weak, 12.
You guys were just saying there's 12 of you in the group, 6 strong, 6 weak. Do you have some that kind of join in? They're in with you for a little while and then all of a sudden they fall off?
No, it's more of a tight-knit group of guys that whoever can go at the time when we say, oh, let's all get together and go fishing. Then there's 6 strong guys, and then if there's a few that can't go, they'll get on
to get away.
Yeah, wife, kids, and work. It all comes into play. So
we are today down along the Elizabeth Islands. We're off at the Bass Club at the Cuttyhunk Island. We're in God's country for big bass. We're going to go ahead and get at it. I'm pumped to be fishing today with the guys from Fishing the East, the founders.
That's right.
We'll get into Pete Noon, who came in a little later on. He was hazed and then joined the group. So let's get at it. Fitz, Guido, Chris Megan, let's throw a couple of eels and let's see if we can hook up.
Let's get at it.
Do it. Awesome. The anchor is, and all you're doing is you're casting, bringing it in the bed. Casting, bringing it in. Right off. It wasn't long before Guido was on.
Here we go.
And Fitz broke into the old Fishing the East fight song.
Well, the fall run's beginning, stripers are here. Gather all around, folks, it's that time of year. Gonna head on down to Cuttyhunk, we'll fish by the light. Better drink your coffee, cause we're staying all night.
Well, right up, baby. Get out of those rocks, baby. This is a good fish. That's why I stayed there. I'm trying to make up. He looks like he's swimming right at me.
Maybe doing that. Back in here, I want to circle above him, and then that way we can kind of control him. Let me know.
He doesn't want to come. Oh, there's. Oh. That a baby! Woo! Yeah, baby! Yeah!
Go ahead, baby.
The other fish in the east boats were in close proximity, which always made for great banter.
That a baby.
Way to find him, Henry.
I'll tell you, the best place to do that is to go up in the sand above it and then walk down below. Fall fishing along the islands can be fantastic, and after setting up our drift, Guido connected
I
again.
see it there. I see it there. Give him some line.
I got the bait runner going. Huh?
Guido's going again! Sugar! Picking up the loose change of a fish. Go ahead and tap right again when it's front. I'll leave him off again. You can get going. Yeah.
Oh,
Give him a lot of real safe.
I'm not.
Go over the
Fitzy, watch yourself back there.
Is that a blue?
I don't know, I can't
That's
see.
a bass. Got the boat and gear, so we should hold.
While landing the fish, the FDE boys came right over to give it to Guido.
20 pounds, I'll knock your teeth. Oh, you people. 23.
Gloves were off and the trash talking had begun.
Away from me.
You said it.
23 Guido said 23. Guys, we had a tremendous day out here today. We picked up 3 or 4 fish. We're not done yet. But before we do go, I want to say thanks to Mark Anthony Guido and Ryan Fitzpatrick, the Fitz. We're down here for 2 more days. We're losing the sun over the backside, guys. What do you think? Fishing the islands?
Tremendous, incredible. Can't ask for much more than that.
Perfect day, Chris. Thanks.
Thank you very much, guys. Fishing the East.
Thank you for having us.
You're watching On the Water TV.
Attaboy, Pete. Attaboy, how to connect.
Fall fishing during the day allows you to have gentlemen's hours, much like the presidents must have enjoyed while striper fishing. We got back to the club to enjoy the bonfire, grilled striper, fish stories, and a few cold ones.
For the next 3 months during the winter.
One of the founders of Fish in the East, Pete Newman, explains how he wrote the Striper Coast song while on break from law school.
Singing it.
The crew wasn't shy about breaking into song, and even Guido sounded well. This is what happened on the boat.
Right now, here it is.
Fall round's beginning, stripers are here. Gather all around, boys, it's that time of year. We're gonna head on down to Cutting, gonna fish by the light. You better drink your coffee, 'cause we're staying all night. Oh, the Striper Coast is my favorite place, there's nowhere I'd rather be. You think you're knocking on heaven's door, but you know it's the sea. There's a saying that says, give a man a fish, you'll feed him one night. Oh, but bring him along to the Striper Coast, you'll teach him for life. Stogie, swearing, and Redman, old Milwaukee and Skull, brings out all your vices, but it's good for your soul. Oh, we'll talk about Teddy Ballgame, greatest hitter and fisher of all. Talking baseball, catching stripers, like hitting one over the wall.
The sunrise on day 2 came quickly, but the crew was ready to get fishing. Everyone had a little extra spring in their step, as the weather was perfect, and the promise of some big fish was on everyone's mind. As Neal Larsson's OTW boat arrived, they found that Fishing East was already into fish.
Yeah, we're going to want to just open that a little bit, Mike. And it's underneath the fleece, isn't it?
Yeah, may need that. I'm gonna keep the life ring out. Yeah, it's a little crazy, so we might need that in a few minutes. Now, Sid, how'd you get into this whole gig? You know, it's fishing the east, but with the accent there, it's more like fishing the south. What's going on here? Fill us in.
Well, Petey and I met playing ball together in college, and every year we had a fall baseball season that just seemed to linger on a little too long, and we had an October break from school, and we'd run down to Hatteras every year, fish the bluefish originally before the stripers started to come back, and for about a month beforehand, mid-September on, we'd get ramped up. Pete and I have fished probably 20 years since then. Every year we do different trips, continued through law school and after undergrad. And over the years, more and more folks have come on board. I just wind up visiting up here twice, 3 times a year and getting together with the Fishing the East guys.
Pete Noon, a catcher in his day, not unlike Mirabelli, was one of the first to hook up on the OTW boat.
Attaboy, Pete. Attaboy, how to connect. All right, gotta get... Woo!
Come on, baby.
I think we're good rock-wise.
Oh, we got a sabotage over here. You son.
We're all right, you're clear.
You're trying to sabotage me.
Just trying to get that other fish that's hanging there.
Come on, baby.
Pretty fish, pretty fish.
Come on, baby.
Looking good, Pete, looking good. Take your time, buddy. Oh, pretty fish, pretty fish.
Nice. Look at her. Going down. Now with 3 barrels.
Come on, baby.
Nice job, Peter. Just walking right around wherever he wants to go. Looking good.
Coming back.
If you take him around the right side, that'd be great.
I'm not exactly telling this fish where to go. Nice. 20 pounds, I think?
Pretty fish, pretty fit.
Give that leader.
Nice hook set, buddy.
Nice. Woo! Nice.
Wow. Good job, Peter.
Woo! All right now.
All right, Pete.
Attaboy.
Fishing the East.
How you doing, girl? How you
Fishing the
doing?
East on the Water TV.
Doesn't get any better than this.
No, sir.
Come on. Woo!
Aaron Foley of FTE had the day 2 lead aboard the Red Fox with a mid 20-pound fish.
Get my good side,
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, the baby.
With the fishing falling off, Camera Boat 2 took it upon themselves to start fishing hard, and it wasn't long before resident fishaholic Andy Dobreski hooked up for Team OTW.
All right, we're out here on what we like to call boat number 2. We're taking footage of the other guys fishing, but the action was a little slow, so we decided we'd take some casts. And I just hooked into a nice striper.
You got him in tight too. That looked like
Yeah.
he was in about 5 feet of water.
Yeah, he was right on the shoreline there.
Turn him on that way. Turn him this way. What's the money? Always the money.
Yeah, baby. I think we might be in the lead here. Putting some points on
Boat
OTW.
2. Being vented as we speak. We got it on. We got Will shot it when we were getting the release. Luckily, the HJ60 Coast Guard flyover wasn't for any of the FTE crews who were fishing tight in among the rocks.
I'll loosen the drag.
Pete, there you go.
There she goes.
The fishing seemed to turn on after Andy's fish, and Pete Noon soon hooked up again on the OTW boat.
She's got some shoulders.
I don't know.
She's got some shoulders.
Yeah, he's got it. You got some heft to her, huh?
She's got a belly. She's got a Pete Noon belly.
Around this way, bro. Wow, wow, big fish. You
got
get
it?
that
You
leader,
got
yeah, you're good. Oh, here we go.
Woo! Yeah!
Hey,
woo! Look at her, huh?
Fishing
Look at
the
that
East
belly.
Buddy Hunt Classic.
Unbelievable.
You watch it on the Water TV.
Attaboy,
Nice
Neal.
job, Peter.
Thanks, buddy.
Get this baby back in the water.
She's ready to kick, Pete. Go, baby. Tickle her belly.
Give her a kiss goodbye. Give her a little kiss. Come on, baby. There you
she
go.
goes.
There you go.
Nice.
You are beautiful. Nice job, buddy. Nice job.
Thanks for watching On the Water TV. If you'd like to learn more about today's show, log on to onthewater.com. And from the entire crew at OTW and Fishing the East, we hope to see you on the water. And you stay classy, New England.
Today's show is brought to you by Lowrance. We lead, we find, you win.